41 fucking pounds. Yeah. And I don't do cardio. I don't eat clean. I'm not on a ketogenic diet. I eat whatever the fuck I want to eat. So how the hell did I do that? Well, it's official. I've lost over 41 pounds in 18 weeks. The pictures that you see at the beginning of this, that's from last week when I hit the 40-pound mark. But I gotta say, it's almost becoming easy for me at this point. And I owe a lot of it to intermittent fasting, and I did a lot of my research, you know, on the internet to find out what the best way to lose weight is. Now, for those of you just coming across this for the first time or whatever, first of all, you don't need to pay to lose weight. This is pretty much tips and tricks to losing weight that I'm here to share with you, how I'm getting there. And you don't need to kill yourself. You don't need to fucking eat like a goddamn gerbil. But there are some changes that you need to make if you're going to do it the way I'm doing it. Now, there's all kinds of ways to lose weight. If you're one of them want to spend 5 fucking hours a day in the fucking gym and run marathons and ride bikes all over the place and then try not to eat like a horse afterwards, then more power to you. But I'm here to tell you, you're doing it the fucking hard way. Because I've sampled a little bit of doing that. I did cardio in the beginning for probably the first half of my weight loss. And then I started to see trends and studies that showed that cardio is very inefficient for weight loss. In fact, you can get the same results of weight loss without doing any fucking cardio. It just takes slightly, and I do mean slightly longer. Like, you're talking a difference of a couple of weeks. So you mean to tell me I don't have to spend fucking hour after hour after hour running on the treadmill, and all I have to do is be patient and wait a couple more weeks and I get to the same place? So it's clear to me at this point. It's a no-brainer. Cardio is not efficient for weight loss. Now, it does have other benefits in moderation. You know, if you a couple times a week you get out there and get your heart rate going and you build your endurance a little bit so that if you need to run for a few minutes, you can do so without dropping dead, then yeah, by all means, do some fucking cardio. But if you're in there pounding away on that fucking bike and the Stairmaster and the fucking Rowmaster and the Fuckmaster and the Shitmaster and you're fucking just in there pounding away day after fucking day doing fucking cardio all so you can look at the scale at the end of the week and be like, I fucking did it! I was fucking good! I killed myself! I kicked my own fucking ass! And now look at it! I lost 4 pounds! First of all, a pound of that's water weight. You know, you're getting maybe a half a pound extra for all of that work of weight loss that you can do just through diet. Now, I'm not taking a big shit on the gym either. You need to go in there and move some weight. You don't have to do 5x5s 3 days a week with a fucking 3-day split to maintain your muscle. Once a week, get in there and do a full body for an hour and a half, tops. Hour. You know, whenever you fucking, your body is telling you you're done, get the fuck out of there. That's it. You know, when you're starting to really struggle to get a few reps in, then you're done. You've done your work. You've stimulated your muscles. Make sure you eat good and rest after that. And then do it again next week. And that's all I've been doing. Strength training once a week with occasional bouts of body weight shit that I do on the truck. But for the most part, I've let that slide too. And it hasn't affected my results. I'm still the same muscle mass as I was before. So yeah, quit killing yourself with the fucking cardio. Now, another trend I'm noticing a lot of, and I've been subject to it a little bit myself, is food phobias. There's a lot of goddamn people fearing, oh, if I go to McDonald's, I'm gonna eat some fucking sand and wood chips in my fucking burger, and it's going to cause me cancer and all kinds of other health issues and bullshit and fucking factory farmed fucking shit that's got fucking steroids and fucking arsenic and all kinds of other horse shit. Come on, motherfuckers. I mean, really, we've been eating this kind of shit for quite a long time now. You know, 100 so years plus is, you know, about what this we're doing with all this fucking factory agriculture bullshit. And yeah, the government has fed us a load of shit. You know, don't listen to the government when they tell you how to eat, because they're telling you how to eat based on money. Same thing for the medical fields. They don't want you to be healthy. They don't want you to, you know, heal naturally through fasting or any of these other little tips and tricks to good health. I've been to the doctor a couple times since I started doing this, and my fucking stats are pristine. The other day I went in to get my because I broke my leg a while back. I went in to get checked. They checked my blood pressure. They said my blood pressure could not be better, could not improve any more than I already have. I'm 100% medically fit, with the exception of a vitamin D deficiency, which I hear everybody has. So I'm good. My levels are good. Everything's good. And I eat some shit. I eat Pop-Tarts. I eat cheesecake. I eat burgers. I eat whatever the fuck I want to eat. And I do it in moderation. Right now, my current fasting protocol is anywhere from 18 to 24 hours every single day. After that, I've been eating weight maintenance. Actually, not maintenance, weight loss. 500 calorie deficit. Pretty much crammed into one meal. Maybe a meal and a half. You know, a meal with a dessert an hour or two later. Sometimes I just do it all in one shot and call it a day. And I'm finding that that's very satisfying for me, because I get a huge meal. I eat whatever I want during that meal. And I supplement with a multivitamin just to make sure I cover my bases. And then I'm good. Then I don't eat for another 20 to 24 hours, depending on my mood and my feeling and what I want, you know. Or sometimes I get hungry a little earlier. I'll go 18 hours. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple weeks. And, you know, because I'm all about self-experimentation. I'm trying different protocols and trying to find the one that makes me the happiest. Because they're all work. They all work. 36-hour fast a couple times a week while eating maintenance calories. I mean, maybe a little bit extra the day before the fast, double maintenance before the fast, works just as effectively as what I'm doing right now. And I'm about to change it up again. I'm about to try a new protocol where I'm not eating the fat loss calories, i.e. a 500 calorie deficit every day. I'm going to just see what happens when you just fast for 18 to 23 hours. And then you eat your maintenance calories, which in my case is 2,300 calories. And I'm going to do that for a few weeks and see what happens. I might plateau if I do that. And in which case I know what my maintenance level is, because I'm getting down now where I might consider taking a break from weight loss for a little bit and just kind of letting things settle, you know, let my fucking skin shrink a little so I don't have a lot of loose skin, you know, let things tighten up and let my body adjust to having lost over 40 pounds, because a lot of people are in such a fucking hurry that you don't give your body time to fucking adjust. You get tons of loose skin action, and you know, and I have a little bit of loose skin action. You know, underneath my ass cheeks, there's a little fucking flap of extra skin that hangs there. It looks fucking disgusting. What can I do about it? I'm not gonna go get plastic surgery on my fucking ass. The only thing I could do is eventually work on building muscle to fill that up with something. You know, to pull the skin a little tighter again. That's my goal. Is once I get down to my goal weight and my goal ab range, I'm going to go and fucking bulk and build some muscle. And, you know, do a kind of a bulk leaning cycle, but I'm always going to fall back on intermittent fasting to not only maintain my weight, but to gain muscle and make sure that I get enough calories to do that, and carbs. Which brings me to another point. I've experimented with a ketogenic diet and carb backloading, and I've found that, first of all, yeah, you're not hungry when you do ketogenic dieting, but I'm also finding that when I don't eat at all, I don't get hungry till the 20 to 23 hour mark, depending on stress and all of those other issues. So why defeat my body's fat burning by giving it fat to burn when I have fat to burn? I still have plenty to go around. So why stuff fat and protein into my face while not spiking my insulin when my body can just keep doing what it's doing for energy, and that's burning my own body fat in addition to using my glycogen stores up? So usually by the end of the day, my glycogen stores start to dwindle. They don't go to empty. You have to go 36-hour fast to hit moderate ketosis. I've done that through experimentation. Right now, I haven't gotten too far past light ketosis or even trace ketosis, which means I'm not producing a lot of ketones, which means there's plenty of glucose for my happy body. And I think part of it is that I don't constantly lift weights and exercise myself all the time. I do it once a week. Maybe if I did that more, I'd deplete more glycogen out of my muscles and therefore would require more ketones. I don't know. This is all bro science. You know, I'm not a fucking expert. These are my opinions based on my experiences and through my experimentation and using keto sticks and all of that. I've also found that when I pound that fucking 1,800 calories during my little 3 to 4 hour eating window, sometimes 1 to 2 hour eating window, that in the morning when I wake up, I'm not in ketosis. So my body's still dealing with all of the carbs I ate, which was kind of eye-opening to me that it takes that long for your body to exhaust its stores. So it's not a quick process. You really need in excess of 24 hours of fasting to produce more ketones. But yet you're still burning fat, because the body isn't just using the glucose. Your body's trying to balance. It doesn't want to use all of its shit in one shot. You know, it doesn't want to eat through your glycogen that quick. So it'll realize that you're not taking in food, and through human growth hormone and reduced insulin levels, you're releasing fatty acids into your blood, and your body's using some, not all, some of those fatty acids to fuel your cells. And during that process, you're losing some weight. And you still got to worry about a little bit about calories in, calories out. I'm still experimenting with this, and I'll let you know as soon as I know for sure. But like I said, for the next couple weeks, I'm going to eat maintenance with my 20-hour fast. And in theory, I should plateau. I should, if I'm doing it that way, and assuming I'm accurate with my calories, I should not lose any weight the next couple weeks. I should stay at 203 pounds or in the neighborhood thereof, and not significantly gain or lose. But I'm not going to know if I don't try. And this will be interesting for me to discover my maintenance level and see how accurate I am. Because, you know, if I start gaining, then obviously I'm having too many calories. If I start losing, I'm still not eating enough. But I guess the goal is to try and get as close to maintenance as possible for the next couple weeks while maintaining the eating window that I have, which still minimizes the amount of time I'm storing fat. So another thing, that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm working with on trying to figure out different ways of doing things, because 2,300 calories in that short of an eating window is, I can eat whatever I want, no problem, none. You know, try and work some fiber in there, and, you know, some health, you know, some nutrient dense food, but you can also have some junk. With that amount of calories in such a low eating window, you can fit in whatever you want. You know, you don't even have to really worry. And if I don't have to worry, and I notice that even I feel full at the 2,000 calorie mark during that eating window, then it's going to get to a point where I don't feel I need to count calories anymore. So this is a big experiment for the next couple weeks. It may slow my progress for a few weeks and drive my average weight loss, which over the 18-week period is about 2.1, 2.2 pounds average per week, which is a good, healthy pace, in my opinion. It gives your skin time to shrink up a little. It gives your body time to adjust so it doesn't go into panic mode or starvation mode or any of these other bro science terms for you stop losing and you plateau. But 41 pounds with no plateau, and I think part of it's for intermittent fasting, and I think another part of it is that I change things up periodically. I do refeeds almost weekly. You know, every Saturday has been almost a refeed day, to where I don't quite give a fuck what I'm eating or how much I'm eating, and I just do what I do. So quit with the cardio. Don't worry so much about the cleanliness of your foods. Worry more about your eating window and the time you spend stuffing your fat face. You know, and the rest will work itself out, I think. I think if you limit your eating window, you'll be also limiting the amount of time your insulin spiked. You will increase your growth hormone. After about 16 to 18 hours of fasting, your human growth hormone's through the roof, which is how your body releases fatty acids into your blood. So, and this is all theory, backed up by a little bit of anecdotal one-person trial evidence from my own experimentation on myself. So, but I'm noticing there's a lot more interest, and I've had a few friends that have come over to the dark side of fasting. And there's other things it's going to help you with. You're going to spend half the money that you spent before on food. I literally spend maybe $50 a week on the road on food, where I used to spend like $150. And that alone is worth it. Not only am I not paying Nutrisystem or weight loss pill supplementation cocksucking bullshit, but I'm fucking saving money. Not fucking wasting money on food that I don't really need to survive. And I'm still enjoying the things I like to eat. And I get hungry, yes. I get hungry when I'm supposed to eat now. I get hungry at the 20 to 23 hour mark. How hard is that? It turns out your body figures out your fucking schedule, and it's like, okay, that's when we get to eat whatever the fuck we want to eat. So I'm not going to get hungry till then, because this motherfucker ain't feeding me otherwise, so I might as well not waste the energy on getting fucking hungry. I'm going to wait till it's time to eat and get hungry. And if you train yourself to eat every 3 hours, your body's going to get hungry every 3 hours. You're going to get the shakes and all of that, and it has nothing to do with hyperglycemia. It has to do with your fucking brain going nuts because you're not eating when you fucking tell it you're going to eat. And all you do to train yourself is to slow the fuck down. Start out with 16-hour fasts. Work your way up. You know? In my opinion, the 24-hour mark is the sweet mark. If you can fast for 24 hours, You're good. And a lot of people say, holy shit, you're not eating a whole day. Well, you're going to eat because your next fast obviously can't be 24 hours. There's only 24 hours in a day. So when you break your fast, you're limiting your next fast to 22 or 21 hours or 20. 20 to 24. That's your window. Try and shoot for that. And then try and keep your eating window as small as you can. You want a big fucking meal? Eat a big fucking meal. Sorry for the interruption there. Got to do my work because YouTube doesn't pay the bills yet. Probably never will. But, like I was saying, if you want a big fucking meal, get a big fucking meal. If you want 2 meals, split it up. Beginning of your 4-hour window, eat half your fucking fat loss calories. Now, if you don't know how to calculate that yet, then just look up fitness calculator on Google Play or one of those other services if you're an iPhone motherfucker. But just, you know, calories in versus calories out is a factor within reason. You're not going to pump out a whole lot of extra weight loss if you try and up the calories you're burning by doing massive amounts of cardio. It's just your body doesn't work that way. Your body becomes more efficient at doing the cardio and therefore spends less energy doing it, and it's really just not efficient. And your time could be better spent going on the internet and researching ways of fasting and dieting and things that can help you instead of wasting an hour and a half of your life staring at the fucking wall or listening to fucking iTunes while you're running your fucking ass off and causing all kinds of injuries to your joints and stressing your body to no end. So that's kind of the moral of the story. I see a lot of it now that I've been doing this for almost, I've been doing it for 18 weeks now. I'm seeing a lot of people suffering needlessly and not really getting the results they want. And I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be that way. You can lose weight without killing yourself. You just have to be fucking patient, all right? Patience. You didn't get fat overnight. You're not going to be thin by fucking overnight. Might not even be thin by summertime or whenever your fucking short-term goal is, or that wedding that you gotta go to in a month and you want to drop 50 pounds in a month. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work that way, and if you try and do it that way, you're just gonna gain all the fucking weight back. It's all gonna come back, plus maybe another 20%. There's been studies that have shown this. And I've personally been through it. I've dieted down to 195 before using low carb. And the second I stopped eating that way, I shot right the fuck back up plus an extra 10 pounds. So this is personal experience talking. You need to do something that's sustainable, that you can do the rest of your life if need be. And I'm telling you, eating like a goddamn rabbit and running on the treadmill is not sustainable. You think you're going to be doing that shit in your 50s? I doubt it. So, if you want to maintain a healthy weight and keep it down and lose the weight and get rid of that fucking fat shit forever, do it slowly and steadily. Alright? This is advice. That's all it is. Okay, I'm going down the Hodge Twins route there. I'm not an expert. I'm just an asshole. So put the fucking fork down. Shut the fuck up. Don't pay anybody, except maybe your gym, to go in and move weights around to lose weight. Don't need to. It's free. The knowledge is on the internet for free. And all you got to do is have the discipline to do it. To make a few changes to your life, mainly when you eat, and a lot of how much you eat. And you can eat what you want. Just remember, moderation, motherfucker. Don't eat 4 pieces of cheesecake at the fucking Cheesecake Factory and then whine that you can't fucking lose weight. Doesn't work that way. You go to the Cheesecake Factory once a week, and you have your big 1,200 calorie fucking piece of cheesecake, and you shut the fuck up and get back to normal after that and quit fucking around. That's how it works. Alright? You can't do it every day. I eat a donut every day now. At the beginning of this fucking shit, donut every day? I'm gonna fucking die. No. I eat a donut or a cookie or something that I really enjoy. Every day. Once a day, usually. Tonight, I think I might go with some oatmeal raisin again. That's my go-to lately. I get these little cravings. You know? Or I might have a fucking chocolate-covered donut. Holy shit! You're gonna fucking die. You're eating a fucking donut? Do you realize there's all kinds of chemicals and gluten and fucking shit and chemicals and gluten and fat and shit and fucking fuck in there? Yeah, I realize that. But it fucking tastes good and I like it. And if I eat it with something that's high fat and high protein, I don't get hungry as much. And if I do get hungry, I'm hungry when I'm sleeping. Because I try and time my food for maybe 4 hours before bed. 3 or 4. And go to bed. Maybe a little bit of rumbling when I go to bed. But I'm generally good. And then I wake up not hungry. So, yeah. This was a little bit longer than I wanted to go for this video. So, I'm going to go back to work. And you have yourselves a nice fucking day. Alright, you can turn the video off now. I got nothing else.